He was removing his shoes when there was a light knock on the door behind him. Smiling to himself, he went to open it. Hunter stood outlined in the doorway there, with one shoulder leaning nonchalantly against the frame. "Would you like some company tonight?" he asked. He always asked, never pressured. Kaori pulled the door open wider and stepped back to allow him inside. "Yes," he said. "Please." He closed the door once Hunter had stepped inside and then reached for him, closing his arms around Hunter's shoulders tightly. Hunter's arms rose reflexively to wrap around him, holding him close. "Hey," Hunter whispered against his hair. His lips brushed over Kaori's ear. "It's going to be okay." Kaori realized that he was trembling. "It's not okay, Hunter," he said. He pressed his face against Hunter's shoulder, soaking up the warmth of him, the strength of him, just wanting to forget for the moment that there was anything other than the two of them right there. "That man is here in our home, right now." He ground his teeth together briefly. "I hate him." Hunter's hand went still on his back for a moment, then rose up to stroke at his hair. "I know." They stood there holding one another for a long while, just breathing in the comfort of each other's presence. Slowly, the tension that had coiled tight inside of Kaori throughout the interminably long dinner began to dissipate. He became hyper-aware of the feel of Hunter's fingers in his hair, rubbing lightly against the base of his skull. He realized he was humming faintly. "That feels good," he whispered. His cheek was resting in the crook of Hunter's shoulder now, nestled against the curve of his jaw. Hunter breathed out softly over the side of his face. "It's supposed to," he said, smiling. He reached his other hand down to tug at the bottom seam of Kaori's tunic. "What do you say we get you out of the rest of these clothes?"